All right, let us now use the component method in solving, uh, in getting the resultant of these four vectors. So you have F1, F2, F3, and F4. We list them down in column 1, F4. Then we create the table. Okay, this is our X component, and this is our Y component. Okay, so for F1, it says here 360 degrees north of east. So again, our orientation would be this is north, this is south, this is west, and this is east. So for the first vector, this will be found in the first quadrant. So both the x and the y will be positive. Okay, so let us get the values directly. So since this is of east, the cosine will give you the x component. This will be positive 275.77. Okay, let's just copy. And this one, for the y component, 60 times sine 40. This will give us 231.403. For F2, still in the first quadrant, 150 times cosine 20, positive 149.53 Newton. And then for the y component, 150 times sine 20. This will give us positive 51.303 newtons. Okay. For the third vector, okay, 100 newtons at 60 degrees south of east, this will be found in the fourth quadrant. So the x will be positive and the y will be negative. Okay, still opening from the east, so the cosine will give you the x component. So 100 times cosine 60. This will give us positive 50. And 100 times sine 60. This will give us negative 86.602 newtons. Okay. And for the fourth vector, it's 120 newtons at 30 degrees west of south. So it's here. In the third quadrant, both will be negative. Okay. So both will be negative. And it says here west of south. So it's opening from the south. The sign will give you the x component. 120 times sine 30. This will give us negative 60. This one is cosine. Okay, so you have 120 times cosine 30. This will give us 103.92 newtons. Okay, so 120. Oops, let me correct this. 120. Okay, this one will be cosine. Okay, so 103, and just to verify, 120 times sine 30. All right, this will be 60. So what we have now is we add all the x component and add all the y component so that you will end up with just two vectors. Okay, so let's do that. 275.775 plus 140.953 plus 50 minus 60. This will give us positive 406.728. Now for the y component, 231.403 plus 51.303 minus 86.602 minus 103.92. This will give us positive 92.184. And then we use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so f sub r is equal to the square root of, okay, then compute, then the answer is 417.04 newtons at, okay, so both positive, this will be in the, okay, first quadrant, so it heads to the right. This is 406.728, and then it goes up, both positive, so this will be in the first quadrant. So theta is equal to the arctan of the opposite side over the adjacent side. What is our theta? So shift tan 92.184 divided by 406.728. This will be 12.77 degrees, okay, north of east. Okay, so the answer is 417.04 newtons at 12.77 degrees north of east. Okay, so please do this again at home and check if you can get the same answer. Thank you.